Hey everyone! In today's video I want to share my thoughts on what I believe is the only water brush that you need for adult coloring, especially when working with water-soluble media like Neocolor II or watercolor pencils like Derwent Inktense. If you watched my channel before, you probably already know that most of my coloring pages are mixed media. And in most cases, if not all, I use Neocolor II crayons, which I absolutely love. And you might probably remember that to activate and blend them, I use a pretty unusual tool, which is a makeup brush like this. It's a makeup blender with very dense bristles. And it gives me a super smooth pastel-like blend effect, and more importantly, it prevents the paper from oversaturating with water, which could eventually damage the paper. And this way, once my water-soluble media layer is dry, I can easily layer other media on top, like colored pencils, acrylic inks, silky crayons, just you name it. And honestly, I wouldn't trade my makeup brushes for any other kind of blending tool. But when I'm going for a more watercolor style, like a free-flowing organic look, I would switch to a regular paintbrush like this. And actually I prefer those over water brushes like this one, because when I'm using a regular paintbrush, I have a better control over how much water there is in the bristles. That said, I will admit though that water brushes are much more convenient because you don't have to keep a jar of clear water nearby. But there's one type of water brush I definitely recommend, and I genuinely enjoy using it. It doesn't compete with my makeup brushes. Instead, it complements their functionality beautifully. And in my opinion, my modest opinion, it is the only water brush that you need for adult coloring. Why? Because it usually doesn't spill too much water, no guarantees though. But most importantly, what is super unique and super special about this brush is that you can precisely and comfortably activate pigment in tiny areas thanks to its unique tip. Unlike most water brushes, this one has a felted fiber tip, similar to what you would find with markers and pens. Mine is from Caran, and honestly I'm not sure if any other art supplies producer makes felted tip brushes like this one. Just to be clear, this video isn't sponsored by Caran. I just genuinely love the product. I've done several projects with this specific brush and I find it super reliable and durable. Its tip hasn't split yet, although it already is stained with, some colors from my coloring pages. But it still looks and works great as a fine liner when needed. I actually used this brush in my latest video when I was coloring the page from Hannes Carlson Forest Kingdom, and I was using this brush to activate the pigment around those tiny beads and in these tiny spaces. I wouldn't make it with a regular paintbrush or a water brush with bristles because I'm way too clumsy for that, and I would surely drag the color into spaces I didn't want the color to be. This fiber tip gave me the precision I needed without flooding the area, which is exactly why I love using it for detailed work. The overall design is clever too. The core isn't too soft, so you won't squeeze it accidentally. And to release water, you need to press or push those side tabs, which makes it super handy and easy to control. If you are looking for a water brush that's precise, low drip and versatile, it might be the one for you to try. And now I want to show you how beautifully this Fiber Tip Waterbrush activates the pigment. I prepared already the swatch of two Caran Neocolor II crayons, dark green and grass green. And I will activate the pigment using two types of water brushes. My favorite regular with bristle that I happen to use when I'm feeling really lazy, and this Fiber Tip water brush. I lowered the camera so you can enjoy the front seat view, and I turned the page so we can start activating the pigment from the lightest shade. So here we go. And the felted tip water brush. Okay guys, the swatches are done and dry, and I'm turning back to the right position the page. So this one is done with my Fiber Tip water brush from Caran, and this is a regular bristle water brush. Okay, please let me know which effects do you like more. This more even, more smooth blend with a Fiber Tip water brush, or this more traditional look from a regular bristle water brush. Also, if you know about any brand manufacturer that makes felt tip brushes like this from Caran, please drop the name in the comment section below. I would like to, explore other options, and I'm sure the others might be interested too. And lastly, guys, this autumn I'm celebrating my first birthday here on YouTube, and to mark the occasion, I put together a special anniversary bundle that is filled with cozy, spooky and downright airy fall color inspiration for your coloring projects. The bundle includes hand-picked palettes from the cutest, the spookiest and the scariest color palette books I have ever created. The books are available on Amazon, and the free printable bundle is ready to grab from my Gumroad page, which is joannastone.gumroad.com/autumncolorharmony. You will find also the link in the description box below. I would be truly thrilled if you joined my birthday party by downloading the bundle, sharing the link with your coloring friends, and diving into some festive fall creativity. That's all, guys, that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and most importantly that you found it helpful. Until next time, guys, happy coloring, take care, bye bye.